but definitely knows about playing people far and wide online.
Yeah.
At the DR, been super active with a lot of online events, but he's been super active offline as well, getting results from early. Definitely one of the names that people are talking about going into this. He has got a reasonable record against Mena, who's one of the other favorites as well. So.
Yeah, those two always a threat, and I think in tournaments people talk about those two, Mena, Kaba, and then they talk about Big Bird, Angry Bird as two of the other favorites that get talked about in this event, and obviously people like Punk, and then many of the players from Asia who are super strong, many of the players from Europe, players from all over the world that are like, you know, we have to see. We don't know who the best is. We haven't had much international offline competition. This is the first big one. Kaba looking great so far, though. Antia reaches all the way up there. And the interrupt, he was ready.
Yeah, not having any of that Dragon Dash nonsense.
Yeah.
There you go, let that rock mid-screen.
This is about to be burnout very quickly here. Oh, this is the game where you cannot empty jump against Guile from half screen.
Yeah, so you can't in that situation, but you did actually see Johny empty jump against Kaba a little bit earlier on. The Sonic Boom was still out, and he tried to do last frame parry instead of, which you'll see Kaba do as an anti-air option.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to go for a normal, and he didn't have the charge for flash kick.
Oh, he tried. He thought he could get through there. Run DP, pretty good answer for Ken against like Sonic Blade from full screen.
Sonic Blade, absolutely.
Yeah, but against regular Boom, it's pretty tough. It's got to be a read. But yeah, Kaba is the first person I saw do late parry when people try to go past booms with like spin knuckle or jump. Oh, he hates the throw. Has meter to dump here, by the way. Reset overhead, gnarly.
Sleep at the wheel.
Yeah,
that Bandit's baseball jersey is live.
That's the goods.
Corner carry, of course.
Well blocked there. Kaba ready for it. Seen that setup many times. Very common one. And now Johnny's drive gauge beat up. It's very hard to be in the drive lead against Guile generally anyway, especially if you spend early. Look at that. Oh man, the drive gauge. Good parry though. Prevents getting burnt out there. Oh, new change. That light kick buffer came out even on whiff. All right, this is your chance. Yeah, you have to make this count. Burnout, back to mid-screen against Guile. Be miserable. Lets it rip. Man, this is rough. Yeah, the knee when you're in Burnout is brittle too. It's like he has driver's properties. Without it, that works. What? Not enough though. Chip. Oh, he's out of Burnout though. Big chance. Oh man, Johnny's got to make this count. Got it.
Oh no!
That was the confirmed run EDP. Oh my God.
Johny!
That was clutch. It was not clutch, and then it was clutch. I'm very impressed by that driver's DP, but all worked out. Oh, chance.
You know when you're carrying something, you drop it and you just catch it just before it hits the floor.
Yeah. That was like the superhero reaction.
Yeah. The Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man lunch tray just right at the end. That was him. Nicely done there. Johnny trying to keep this set alive.
With punish on the drive rush, fighting his way up, piecing him up with normals. A lot of blocking going on, a lot of drive gauge being stolen. Nice. Johny making sure that he is not losing unnecessary drive gauge.
Yeah, you don't build, but you don't lose, which is the nice thing against Guile generally. You don't want to be losing
you'll make a net profit, obviously, if he does the enhanced one, right?
Yeah. But every time you parry, you know, you don't gain any drive gauge for like 3 seconds or something, so you just stall in the middle of the screen for a long time. I like Kaba trying to get some space here. Yeah, during the burnout, I think advancing like this is pretty good. Wow, the active frames on that. Ken's medium kick is a really solid move.
Very susceptible to drive impact.
I appreciate the downplay.
I have to do it.
Yeah, trying to save him. No balance patch for a year. You're good. Oh, the boot confirmed. Let's it rip. I like spending the meter early, by the way, because he has a lot of time to generate new meter in this round and then the next round.
It freezes Johnny's bar. He's still coming out of burnout. Doesn't matter. Holds up forward. Seppuku. Set point for Kaba.
Yeah, down in meter, but he can build some bar. Wow, drive, rush overhead, round start. Now he's got so much screen space, gain some drive gauge back.
I would definitely like to see Johny trying to sort of OS something after a perfect parry at least.
Yeah, maybe drive rushing in.
You know, it's a good opportunity to jump as well. Like you make Guile think about throwing the second boom if you're holding up forward after the perfect parry at least.
Yeah, perfect parry jump especially is very good. Oh, drive rush, burns him out. Kaba walking back. Didn't want to throw boom early just in case the jump happened. Ooh, the bait Has level 1 here too. Lets it rip, and you get a nice little setup after this with the blade. And chip is a big problem. Yeah, what can you do? He just walked up and got chipped, trying to block the boom. And I mean, what do? You jump, you know you're going to get flash kicked, right? So
we're still learning 2 months in here, and like, you know, it's a good early sign, but I think everyone's main target, of course, is Capcom Cup Finals.
Oh, free, yeah.
With the million. So that's going to be the first real one that counts. But let's see.
Oh, DI. Early DI from Goichi.
Showing a sign. Against Gal, you have to do that, but of course it's not an anthem, just an option, right? So I'm willing to DI, stop your godlike buttons, but if Kaba just takes a break, reacts, you're in trouble.
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, though, another character that I've been talking about a lot, Chun-Li. I think Chun-Li slept on for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. She's one of the more difficult characters in the game.
Yeah. I really like that. Made me interested in the fact that I'm like, bro, I got to do what? I got to do stance, cancel, crouch, what now? I'm like, that's pretty intriguing. Let me see.
Yeah, so Goichi he's a modern Luke as well. So he's got a classic Chun and modern Luke. Haitani though, you know about Haitani?
I heard Haitani is
the modern bro. So hopefully we can see him later. But all right, using the Sobot right there, put Goichi in the burnout. But again, with that life lead, Goichi pretty good. He's gotta stay away from that wall.
I see him trying to get over that Sonic Boom with the flip.
The fireball's so good.
A little slow to the jump right there. That was crazy because Goichi was in burnout.
Yeah. Burnout, it's okay. When you have that huge life lead, it's okay, right? So like, you have to come to me. You have to come to me. I'm just going to wait for you. Chun's quite good at kind of playing that lane game as well.
Oh. Man, Gal combos. All the characters' combos in this game actually look pretty cool. They got more punches and kicks and stuff in there. I'm like, yo, let's go. I'm like, yeah. Beat him up.
Beautiful.
No.
That was the early beta tech. Throw the fireball, drive rush after if they jump over your anti-arm right there.
And you get the charge DI right there, too, to get the up kick, so.
Side down kick from Kaba, trying to bait out the crouch medium here from Goichi. You see Goichi buffering like a madman. Don't test him. That's what he's known for, his defense.
Follow up, Yo.
But if you notice, right? Oh, the fake, yeah. You go in the stance and you cancel out.
And you have like multiple options, right?
Yeah, that's one. Very dominant here from Goichi.
Yeah, that was pretty clean.
Yep. You saw him buffering like crazy, though, right? So obviously he's buffering the level 2, and Kaba still went in. He still tested him. He didn't believe he had it. The number one shield, number one modern shield Yuna, though, you don't even need to put that buffer in. You can hide. You can hide the super, right? So
no, that's actually cheap.
You can just be standing there and be like, look, I'm looking, waiting for you to do this. I'm going to super on a reaction and without any tell. But let's see. Kaba again, no strange. He's been ending a lot of tournaments, traveling around. He's used to the offline environment.
Yeah, just beat Mina in the tournament, bro. And a lot of people already kind of consider Mina like the person to beat, right? So even the fact that Kaba got that, but this also goes to the I trained with this guy. You know?
I mean, I don't think you can talk about Mina without talking about Kaba. They come in a pair. Same with the Birds, right? They're both. It's like those two are the two to beat.
Oh, nice interrupt on the overhead.
Rare drop from Kaba, of course. Yeah, Goichi's not gonna let that go. Setting up the Oki.
Empty low on top of that.
Another one. Yeah, this time he blocks it. But again, pressure doesn't end. And P punch just the interrupt out there. And this is very strong here for Goichi. Kaba now. Kaba leaning forward in the shade. Got the gamer pose. He's starting to sweat a little bit.
You hear me?
You know?
You gotta hit the lean forward. That's how you know you're doing it seriously.
I mean, he's been winning pretty easily out here, right? So this is the first time, you know, you have that confidence build up, but you're getting tested right now. And there we go on reaction. And there it is, right? So that's Guile's only quote-unquote weakness is the drive impact is and answered all his godlike buttons. We got to put it out early. Bro, there we go.
Damn.
Perfect. 4 rounds straight. Goichi with the fist pump.
Oh, wow, yo, the little mini pop off right there.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Not quite the same.
Agreed.
Right? He's going to be a character that will be really annoying as we go on. So the thing about it is, does Kaba have experience against a really strong Dulcimate?
He sure does. Louis Man is in the
course,
DR, and they are playing all the time. And so, yes, absolutely Kaba will know. But I'm sure the Torimeshi will also know a lot about Guile. There's strong Guiles in the game as well. But yeah, they're both going into this with a lot of info. And I agree, I think Dhalsim, in my opinion, Dhalsim and Chun are the most slept-on characters in this game.
Yeah, I mean, my response to Mena was like, I will think Dhalsim is the answer because people are waking up to Chun-Li.
Right.
Absolutely. And it's because they're two of the more complex characters,
Agreed.
right? Chun-Li has never really been a complex character, but if Sako's playing her, then you know she's a complex character.
Dalsum's got all these really cool options. Part of why he's hard to just pick up is that at any one range you can do like 10 things.
Oh, uh-oh.
Alright, it's gonna need more.
Yes, flash kick. No. Oh, that's
Here we go.
punish.
Oh, the kill. Yeah, Kaba made the choice to hold on to the drive gauge there just in case.
Didn't think it was going to kill, so yeah, probably was the right choice.
Oh, whip punish with it. Yeah, again, at any one range, Dalsum has multiple things that he could be doing. A lot more than most characters can at any one range. So as the player, you have to like winnow down your options somehow. Like, what's your important thing to do? And that's just going to take time. But people like Torimeshi have gone really far ahead on it and are already super strong.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I'm going to look forward to is when the analysts out there start crunching the data in terms of like top 96 player count, you know, character count, etc. But Torimeshi here going to spend the level 3, wants to try to get him close to burnout and really needs this round. And so you see Kaba, you see him hold it to make sure that there was a net positive on that pairing of the 2 projectiles. Oh, not
oh no!
Oh, that's so fortunate for Kaba.
Yeah. Feel the arc up in the sky. Torimeshi
Nice!
forward. Yeah.
Dude, that's what Guile used to do to Shotos back in Street Fighter 2. How does it feel, Guile?
I know.
How does it feel?
The shield's up again as Kaba tries to move forward, but there's Torimeshi up in the sky. So many options. Falling jump fierce from almost max height. You can still convert out of it.
Yep. We saw him do that a couple of times just now and a little bit earlier in the tournament as well. Oh, ooh.
Forbidden Juggle. Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was going to land on it. Yeah. Forbidden Juggle. Oh, here we go. Oh, no.
Kaba, big lead. This time the EX comes out.
Oh, got him. Got him. And that's a perfect right there for Kaba. And again, I mean, Kaba, Mena RD is one of the favorites to win this.
Sure.
And he got beat up by Kaba pretty badly recently in a tournament. And, you know, even prompting Mena RD to be like, man, Guile's so good.
Yeah.
My character's so broken.
What do you do about Guile?
Yeah, exactly. And so you know Kaba is just such a danger here at this tournament. But again, already in loser's bracket, right? Who did he lose to, do you know?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Nice job by Torimeshi over there. Oh, the heavy kick hit it. Too far away for the flash kick to connect.
He lost to Goichi.
Okay. Oh, again, punishing the Sonic Boom. Yeah, you can't just sit there and block fireballs from Dalsum at the last second like that. Good block.
Patience there. Oh, what movement out of Torimeshi. All you gotta do is press forward and 3 punch buttons.
And now Kaba actually close to being burned out. This is
there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Found punish. And with
No! Oh, he did not.
It was literally just level 3 between him and taking the game. And another time.
I think he had like 3 things he wanted to do and he got them mixed up. He was like, do the air float thing. Wait, I can just level 3, and he did both of them, you know?
Yeah, it might have just been air float in this game is jump down 2 kicks.
Yeah.
Maybe he just pressed down plus short
Or
before
something,
medium
yeah.
kick or whatever. Anyway, worked out. Okay. Torimeshi takes a nice breath, sigh of relief, and moves on 1-1.
Oh, God, that was a punish right there. Dalsum had not recovered. And you know what? You're going to lose a third of your life for that. So, you know, fun times. Torimeshi has blocked the drive rush overhead, so Kaba went with the crouching medium kick instead. Torimeshi blocking that still, too. And, yep, there it is, that punish counter again.
Oh, he get interesting, it dropped. Really scary anti-air that Sim can get out of that.
You cannot jump over a Dalsum fireball from a screen away at the last second like you could in a lot of the other games. Oh, it's a punish counter. It's a punish.
And it's a burnout now. Torimeshi tries to make it happen on offense. Kaba active.
Yep, just gonna block that. Torimeshi. Oh, he punched the Sonic Boom.
The big noodly arms up in the sky.
Good job by Kaba just to kind of walk back and forth to give himself the ability to build up the reactions from Kaba. And that is one of the strongest advantages that Guile has, is you can DP drive rushes like that, but when the motion is just flash kick, it is a lot easier to react to drive rushes. Okay, goes for the EX. Oh, that's a great trade for Kaba.
Gets some pressure out of it. Torimeshi back up into the sky.
Nice.
Jump strong super good in this game. It hits grounded players too. Wow. Did not Street Fighter 5.
Yep. Just had that flag that said nope. I don't think that flag exists in this game, to be honest with you. Oh, again,
Kaba
that's a great
scheming.
trade.
Kaba!
Oh,
Gonna
boy.
spend it all, gonna dump it.
Okay, here we go. Is this going to kill? No, it's not.
But can you avoid chip? He's under it.
Ah, yeah.
Conceivably, he could have done teleport, but just-
yeah.
Kaba had exactly the right moment. He avoids getting touched by the noodly appendage from Dawson. Yeah, each character has their own thing that they do. Jury jumping off the tire, you know, like, oh, they're all
Honda
cool.
punching the tires
Yep,
and everything.
yep,
Yeah, it's so good. All right, here we go, NuckleDu. You can see what his goal right now is. Just get in here and play that footsies. Cammy's biggest advantage, of course, is going to be the walk speed. And, of course, the EX spin knuckle is always going to be a threat to the Sonic Boom. You see NuckleDu try to go for the spin knuckle right there. And so that's always got to be in the back of your mind if you are a Guile player. Ooh, just showing right away that I am going to do this. So now you have to think about your meaties. Kaba trying to be a little bit more aggressive with that drive rush. That's one of the tough things about this game that's so different from Street Fighter V. The lack of proximity guard makes a lot of aiming of things really difficult. So you can dive kick at ranges that you could in 5 that would stop the person from walking backwards, but it doesn't happen in this game.
Good knockdown for Kaba back to where he wants to be, this mid-screen.
Second block. Yep, see, there it is right there. NuckleDu aiming for the spot that Kaba was, but Kaba just walking backwards and getting the punish.
It feels very satisfying as a player to be able to put your footsies exactly where you want to be. So it's much faster into the corner. It's whatever NuckleDu wants. He's going to go 3. He saves it. Next one maybe for the kill. No, he was too late.
Yep. Oh, out of the air. That standing every punch. Nice hitbox upwards as well. You saw right there, NuckleDu aimed for a little further. Nice wake up ODDP. Sweep punish. Ah, interesting. That could have been a crouching medium kick in the drill.
Yeah, Guile gets
out of there.
Let's go. What a genius.
Wow.
like he knew that was an option or something. That was awesome.
Air super. I mean, I used Cammy and I completely forgot that that was an option right there. NuckleDu ties it up 1-1. Oh.
Big trade right back into the crouching medium kick for Du. He's got the corner.
Oh, again, Kaba is just gonna keep wake up flash kicking.
Dude didn't believe he was there, and he was right.
Well, I think in that time it was because of the resource, right? Kaba just didn't want to put himself into close burnout, and NuckleDu is having so much trouble aiming that dive kick right now. He has been whiff punished on that dive kick a million times already. Jeez. Flash kick was 4. Oh, he got the hit. 4 lights. Oh, he was expecting it that time.
Oh!
Got it!
When he needed it most, the overhead came out. People have been killing with overheads at the end of rounds for 30 years, and it still works. And it'll always work, man, because when that mental stack is high, it's hard to keep your eye on all that stuff going on.
And honestly, people have jokingly called Street Fighter 6 Mental Stack Fighter 6, and there is a reason for that. This game's mental stack is one of the most brutal mental stack Street Fighters in the history. Probably might be the most brutal, honestly, with drive rushes and drive impacts existing. Oh no! Remember, those anti-air moves cannot hit anything behind them. So even if you make it a pixel past them, it will just slide right through you. Oh, that's a punish! And he threw the drive impact. And that's such a big game changer, that back throw in the corner. Oh, the dive kick finding its mark this time.
Patience there from Kaba as he tries to play defense temporarily. Back to mid-range.
God, that was a punish timing. Wow!
What a jump by Du.
That's not easy to do, man.
Yeah.
Catch Guile out of the recovery like that.
Theoretically, you can jump over stuff from Guile. Theoretically, you can do drive impact through like a lot of these options. But you just have to have exactly the right moment, and it's not easy for either.
Auto-corrected that time. Oh, like I said, that's always a threat. And of course, one of Cammy's biggest strengths is every knockdown gives her pressure.
The whip cancel. That's cool, though. In this case, it happened to work out.
Try the shimmy. Kaba being so patient here. Got the hit. Gonna be able to combo into the level 3. NuckleDu ties it up. 1-1. Who's gonna move forward? Is it gonna be NuckleDu from Florida, or is it gonna be Kaba from the Dominican Republic?
Cammy wins.
And when they move forward, the player who they have waiting in their path, not gonna get any easier. Folks, we'll talk about it after the match.
You'll never believe who they have to fight next.
Stick around.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad throw ranges are a lot farther in this game. I prefer that so much. Oh, you see just NuckleDu just walk up and block. I've NuckleDu, I've talked to him before. I asked him for help on footsies, and he's like, you just got to learn your opponent's poking pattern. And it's just like, it sounds so simple, but these guys are so good at it. Oh, what? Oh, that wasn't a full combo. Oh, beautiful. NuckleDu was not expecting an offensive Kaba right after that sonic boom. Here we go. Match point for Kaba.
Early crouching strong there just to try to bait something out. Dude didn't give.
Checks the dry brush, and now Kaba gets the counter hit combo. Yeah. That is a great trade for Kaba. Oh no, he tried to stop it. Ended up getting himself hit. Look at that.
This
just
time it
checked.
was checked.
Oh no, that was supposed to be a flash kick. That had to have been a flash kick for Kaba. And maybe he just wasn't charged enough. Maybe he didn't hit up fast enough.
Whatever it was, he's in trouble. We're going down to the final round between these two.
Dude, I don't want to see either of these guys lose.
I hear you, man. We're down to 6 tonight. You got more work to do.
Oh, patience, patience. Staring each other down. Again, NuckleDu now aware that Kaba's willing to go for those raw dry brushes a lot more. And here we go, corner position. This is great for NuckleDu. Throw loop time. Are you gonna? He did it. He did it. Did you get there? Did you get him in time? Oh my god. The reactions from NuckleDu. This is gonna do a good chunk of damage here. And now down to very little health. Kaba also no meter at all. He burned him out with the fierce. That is going to do it. NuckleDu advances forward. What a brilliant, calculated set play right there. Landed the level 3, saw that he drained him to nothing, then immediately went up for the standing fierce to burn him out. Into the drive impact, NuckleDu advances forward.